Welcome to day number 2 of volume. Remember, volume is the amount of space taken up by a three-dimensional object. How much space is taken up on the inside of that? Today we're going to kind of look at missing pieces, how to use a different formula. So we can do two different formulas here. And our different formula is base times height, which we know if we look at the base, let's say that this is the same size as the base, we're actually looking at the area. So when we talk about area equals base. So if this is 2 centimeters and this is 4 centimeters, we know that the area or the base is 8 centimeters squared. We're only finding out one square of that, not the cubes. So here we go. Volume equals base times height, or means exactly the same. Volume equals base times height. So I'm looking at this. The base of this shape, so the base of this is 14 centimeters squared, and the height is 4 centimeters. So what would the volume be? So my formula is volume equals base times height, which volume equals base, which is 14 centimeters squared, times 4 centimeters. I might need to figure that out, not in my head, which some of you would be able to do. 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 56. So volume equals 56 what? 56 centimeters cubed. I'm gonna just pause there for a second because I really want you guys to be writing these down in your math journals or on a sheet of paper or something. So if you need to pause this to go get a sheet of paper and do this along with me, please do. Okay, here we go. So this one here, we know that volume equals base times height. We also know that volume equals length times width times height. Well, what if we knew the volume, which is 63 centimeters cubed, and then we don't know the base of this one, so we don't know the base, but we do know the height, which is 3 centimeters. How could we figure this one out? So let's have a look. We know that when we are solving for a variable, because this is an unknown variable, just like our other stuff, we have to do the opposite. So if we're multiplying here, that means we need to divide. So 3 divided into 63, I could do this in my head, but I will help you out with this. 3 goes into 6 how many times? 2, 6, which is 0. Bring down that 3, which then goes into it once. 3, which gives us 0, which would be 21. So this question is asking me, what is the base? What does the base equal? When we're doing base, we know that it is, because we're measuring in centimeters, it's going to be centimeters squared, because it's like saying the area. What is the area then? It is 21 centimeters squared. Let's figure that out. 21 times 3 is 3. That is 6, so 63 centimeters cubed. So yes, that is the dimensions of the base. You may need to watch this over again. It is always okay to rewind. This new slide, if you look, we can look at the base, which is also, we know that means area. And we can go, oh, the base is 10 by 3 feet. So what is the area of the base? And remember, that'll be this, and this is in feet, which is standard measurements. So 10 times 3 is 30 feet squared. If the height is 9 feet, what equation could be used to find out the volume? Well, our equation could be volume equals base times height. Well, our base is 30. Our height is 9. 9 times 3 is 27, which would be 270 feet cubed. Okay, let's do the next one. The base is 9 meters by 5 meters. So what is the area of the base? Well, 9 times 5 is, you got it yet? 45 meters squared. Don't forget to put that down. So we have 45 meters squared. What is the height? If the height is 2 meters, what equation could be used to find the volume? Well, we could go volume equals base times height. And what is our height? Our height is 2 meters. 45 times 2 is, anybody have it? 90 meters cubed. All right, so go and try these on your own, see how you do, and if you have any questions at all, please ask.